Sagittarius, welcome to your monthly overview for January. I'm so excited to be bringing these messages to you. Now, these are monthly overviews. It may concern love, it may not. It may concern relationships in general, finances, etc. I don't know, but it's a monthly overview. Let's see what we can see, yeah? Ooh, nice. What's going on for Sagittarius in January? What's going on for Sagittarius in January? What's going on for Sagittarius in January, please? What's going on for Sagittarius in January 2021? New year, new decade, new. What's going on for Sagittarius, please, for January 2021? What's the current energy for Sagittarius, please? What's the current energy for Sagittarius, January? Show me that current energy for Sagittarius, please, January 2021. Show me that current energy, please, for Sagittarius. Ace of Pentacle. See, new. Rather new, rather sizable. Could be an offer, could be a thought, but most likely something practical in nature, something stable, something we can wrap our minds around and is accountable. It could be expanding our personal growth in terms of finances, in terms of home, a personal sense of self. Could be an offer. All right, let's keep going. What is important at this time? What is actually important to Sagittarius at this time? What is important at this time? What does Sagittarius need to keep in mind at this time for January 2021? What is it that Sagittarius needs to keep in mind for January 2021? The Fool. Take chances. The leap of faith. Sometimes it pays to be the Fool, especially if you have something rather large and tangible in mind. Yes, sometimes it pays to be the Fool. Excellent. What are the fears? What are Sagittarius fears? What are Sagittarius fears? What are the fears at this time, please? What are the fears? Some of you are starting new ventures, of course, especially as we enter the new year, that your Ten of Pentacles will be affected, your longevity. Will this thing pay off? Will it lead to something more? So I'm seeing a Sagittarius who's leaning towards the side of career and finances and personal stability as your goal. Okay, so again, start of the new year, not terribly surprised. I imagine a lot of folks are going to pull this up. I need new, I need a stronger foundation, I need more money, I need more coin, I need a legacy. Ten of Pentacles is the legacy, yes? Okay, will I be able to pull this off? Will I be able to bring this together? Will I be able to provide for myself and future generations to come? Because again, Ten of Coin is the legacy. Okay, what is supporting Sagittarius at this time? What is supporting Sagittarius at this time? The Five of Pentacles. That's interesting, right? Supporting you. It's that fear or loss of abandonment or things that aren't working out. That is what's operating behind you. So it's actually working for you as like a strength. Failure is not an option. That's what that looks like. Failure is not an option. I'm looking at a Sagittarius who's concerned with their practicality, their coin, their finances, their career, their structure, the stability, the long term, not just for the self, but for everyone involved. Okay, so what is actually supporting you is this fear of loss. In other words, sometimes, and I say this all the time, people underestimate the power of anxiety. It's the anticipation of failure, moving through it, not being allowed to be trapped by it. Okay, so that's what the Fool energy here is. You setting off on new adventures. So if some of you Sagittarius who are thinking about starting that new thing in job, career, finances, that which supports your family and yourself, that's what you are aiming towards. And in your mentality, what is supporting you is actually helping you. This fear of abandonment or loss of coin, failure is not an option. So it's actually helping you. That's incredibly strong. That's love. Let's see how that's looking on camera. It's a new layout. So determining space and all that. Okay. What are the obstacles, please? What are the obstacles, please? What are the obstacles that Sag needs to be made aware of? Support. Two of Cups. Okay, there might be some contract issues. All right, it might be that your partner's not on board. Could be someone that is close to you, someone whom you love and they love you. It doesn't have to be a spouse. It doesn't have to be a partner. It could be that someone has reservations. Okay, especially if we're talking about financial investments, switch up, job changes, career changes, all that stuff. Show me that future outcome for Sagittarius, please. Show me that. Okay, I think you'll be okay. Let me know if you're dealing with a Leo. The Kings will typically represent the fixed signs, but that could be you, honey. Just like, I'm secure. King of Wands is protective of his kingdom and all that in it. Yes, I think you'll be just fine. Let's take a look at the underlying energy, the Hanged Man. There might be some things for which you need more perspective. Let's do this. Let's jump into it. Show me the best possible clarification for Sagittarius. So far, so good. I'm seeing a Sag who's got a sense of direction and a sense of purpose. So you're sticking to it. You might have some, there might be an obstacle. It could be that your partner is supportive and there is no obstacle. That could also be a reflection too. But it might be that someone is resistant to these, what looks like sizable changes. Okay, the structure, the environment, the stability. I do believe that you will be okay, but I'm looking at a Sag here who wants to take a risk on something. And it's looking like your inclination is correct. Okay? Okay, current energy, Ace of Pentacles. You got that new thing on the mind, the new offer. Could be a new contract in work. You did what you had to do. Okay? You had this quiet internal process to you, the High Priestess, the Seven of Swords, and the Eight of Wands. I don't know how loudly you were communicating your intent, but your intuition was telling you to move on. Some of you quietly left your workplace in order to pursue something new, something that was stronger, and you were communicating on the side. This happens all the time. As I like to say, it's business. It's not personal. And that's absolutely true. You have every right to exercise new opportunities in job and career. If it has to do with your coin and you providing for yourself and your family, then don't feel bad about it. That's my opinion, honey. I'm sticking to it. I've done that many, many times. It's like you have to know what's right between you and you. All right. So many of you, I'm telling you right now, you communicated your intentions on the side. You were job searching on the side. Absolutely. You were looking for that better payout. The Ace of Pentacles. Yes. Absolutely. Your intuition was telling you to do so. You honored it, but you also kept quiet about it. You weren't advertising it, obviously. Okay. What is important to you at the time that you take a risk? What might be presented to you in terms of a new opportunity? You know, it may not look like something you're familiar to on the surface, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't take a risk on it. Yeah. Okay, yeah, be the Emperor. Hold on to that coin. Okay, you need to communicate your intentions, though, to your Two of Cups. They are coming across. Okay, okay. I do believe this is a lot. I'm not going to take all these, but please know that they are here. Take charge of this. Be the Fool. Allow yourself to be the Fool. Be the Emperor. Make a firm decision on this. In the meantime, hold on to that coin. All right? And you will be happy. Your partner will also be happy, but you need to communicate your intention to them. It's one thing when you're not advertising, changing up jobs, or etc., but make sure you let your person in on it. Two of Cups, okay? So you might be surprised. They might support you after all, okay? Sun's at the bottom of the deck. Show me that Ten of Pentacles, please. The fears. Are you able to provide in the long-term structure, right? You don't want to have to be job searching all the time, always chasing that bigger paycheck, right? You want something that has long-term potential on it as well. Okay, Six of Cups, the World. It might seem like there are no opportunities at this time, but there are some. Just keep at it, okay? It's going to take a minute, but it's going to feel, you know, I promise you, Sag, keep on it. Keep on it. It's going to feel like there's no opportunities for a while, but you have to keep on top of it. Trust me. I know you think that there's nothing out there right now, but I disagree. Okay, you have to keep on top of that. I do believe the right offer will come your way, okay? Don't let that doubt creep up on you. In fact, it's your sense of failure that keeps you going forward. Like I told you, failure is not an option. Show me that Five of Pentacles, please. This is what is, supporting you, is that drive, that refusal to fail, right? Refusal to fail. That's what I'm seeing here. Seven of Pentacles, keep at it, honey. Keep fucking at it. You might go through a period where you are working more than one job, okay? While you exit one, you invest in another. That happens all the time, okay? Give it time. Give it time. I'm going to go ahead and say that this was what could be a seamless transition. You might have to exit one while pursuing another. Failure is not an option, okay? At the forefront, it looks like there are no opportunities or things that will never change. You do want them to change, and you want them to change for the better and in your favor. Also, keep in mind that there might be something there with the past. The Six of Cups kind of represents the past in this respect. You might want to check in on an old employer or old friend. They might have something for you, some kind of lead, some sort of sense of direction, especially if you feel like there's nothing out there and you are looking. All right, some of that Two of Cups. What are your obstacles? This is your love person. Continue to work with them and exercise options. They can actually help you. Okay, so if you aren't running your thoughts by your partner, you need to change that. You need to change that. Your partner has some insights for you. Okay, so if you are a Sag who is in partnership while you are trying to undergo these endeavors, don't keep them to yourself. They are going to help you exercise those options. In fact, they might have a network that you don't have. Okay, so they might communicate Three of Pentacles with their family and friends about what your intentions are, and they might give you more ideas to work with, not less. So don't let your pride come into this, right? Reach out to your partner. They're clear. That was already Spirit's advice back here. Okay, is to make sure you are communicating with your partner, because they might have some information or a network to people, the Three of Pentacles, to help ease this transition. Okay, show me that King of Wands, please. Show me that King of Wands, please. I think you're fine. Some of y'all might be fine too. King and Queen. Yeah, look at you. You got your pride on, baby. Yeah, you're so proud. Honey, you're so successful. You're in the correct direction. Your instinct is telling you to move on into something that is more viable and can contribute better to your household, your finances, your love, your sense of security for the future. So this is a combination of both career as well as love. Okay, do not neglect telling your spouse what your process is or how frustrating it is, or perhaps there's no opportunities, and that's when they might be able to present you more with ideas, including an expansion of network. That's what I'm seeing. Okay. But the King of Wands, you are happy. You're very much defending what is yours, your pride, your kingdom. Yeah. Double Leo here, by the way. So let me know if you're dealing with a Leo. All right, the underlying Hanged Man. I see that a couple of times. You need more perspective. It's one thing, see, you need more perspective about your happiness. I think, and also he represents not just, let me know if you're dealing with Taurus. And he doesn't just represent, here's the thing. I know you want to be the King of Pentacles and you want to watch upon your household, the Four of Wands, with pleasure. Of course you do. But you need more perspective about the resources you already have, because the King and Queen of Pentacles, they're all about those resources. I believe, Sag, in order for this transition to be successful, you need to take a hard think about the resources you already have available to you, i.e. your spouse and or commitment and or the person whom you are connecting with emotionally. Spirit's advice to you already was to include them on this, and there's a reason for that. They have some ideas that they can help you generate and or jumpstart in order to make this more successful. Do you see what I'm saying? There are resources in your home that you already have available to you, but you may not be seeing that. That might be one of the reasons why you're over here and you're saying there's no options. That's not true. You need to communicate with the person who matters most, and they're going to help jumpstart more of those ideas for avenues. And there's a payout and there's success. You're not doing this on your own. I definitely see you doing this in partnership. Okay. But yeah, for the most part, Hanged Man, take a new perspective about the resources that are already in your household, baby. Particularly your partner and or the person that you connect with personally and on a fairly regular basis. Okay. But yeah, you will. You're going to be fine. You look fine. You do. You do. Okay? Make sure to include your partner or whoever you identify as that Two of Cups in your process. They will help further this along. Okay? Okay. So, there's your monthly for January 2021. I hope this message finds you well. Sag, good luck to you in your endeavors. It looks like you will be successful in the end. Okay? Sag, comment as you see fit. Like, share, subscribe as you see fit. Take care. Be well.